Hello and welcome to another episode of Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and today we're playing more Shovel Knight. So I'm gonna avenge my mistake from the previous video and go ahead and get my stuff back here. I guess I don't have to. I guess the first time through you get the loot, and once you've gotten the loot from each monster or each thing of dirt, you don't have to worry about getting it again. I didn't realize that. Cool. That's a time saver. Oh. You can see when I'm panicking because I'll be shooting fireballs at everything. Get this one. There we go. Okay, moving on. I was that close to the end. That just makes me mad. Alright, get digging. So, just to extend on what I was saying on the last episode, video games, my speech about how video games are not a waste of time. My wife has been just a wonderful influence on my life when it comes to this kind of stuff, because she's taught me that, I shouldn't. She's actually taught me that I shouldn't think of video games as a waste of time. I have this problem in my brain where I constantly need to be doing efficient stuff. Everything has to be efficient, and I look at video games and I have trouble sometimes with this idea in my head. What am I doing with my time and stuff like that? And I used to just struggle with this so badly, and it has to do with various things, the way video games are looked at and how they're treated by society and everything. Anyway, and she has been able to really open my eyes to this idea that, if I enjoyed it a lot and it had a positive impact in my life, how can it really be a waste of time? And I just appreciate her so much for that. And it really has helped me look at video games in a totally new light, and I'm, after all this time. Oh, he apparently comes back, so I'm just gonna leave him alone. And another thing is that she said that video games are such a huge impact in my life. She wants to understand that impact, and so she's actually taken it upon herself to play a bunch of my old video games. And we recently finished Chrono Trigger for the. She recently finished Chrono Trigger for the first time, and thought it was great. Before that, she went through Final Fantasy X, and she loved it, and thought it was great. And before that, Final Fantasy VII. And so she has this thing where she just wants to understand me better through video games, and through books, and through things like that. And I try to do the same thing for her, although I have to admit she does a much better job of it. Anywho, I will admit I did watch The Notebook. And you guys know what I'm talking about, then huge sacrifice. So I got my brownie points, don't worry. I hope my wife isn't watching this. Run away. That was scary. So yeah, I mean, how about this? What video games have had an impact on your life? Maybe you can. Ooh, what's up there? Maybe you can let me know. Have you had video games that have actually changed your life and not just been an enjoyment for you? Not that video games have to change lives, but I do like it when they do. This is a little creepy. I can't see my character. It's kind of hard to tell where I'm going. Oh! Mistake. I'm not going to be able to get at those because they're way at the bottom. Oh well. So yeah, let me know. I'm curious. Oh, another game comes to mind. If anyone out there's ever played Master of Orion 1, 2, those games were awesome. I never was all that great at them. I always try to make really big ships, and turns out really small ships are actually more useful, at least in number 1, from what I understand. But I liked it. Random thoughts. oh, 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 got it. Okay. This level's been a little more challenging than the other one. I'll say that. I'm not going to go after that bug. Where am I? How did I fall? Oh. Oh, I fell again. I really could do without this lightning mechanic. Okay. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. If you're coming here for commentary, then this may not be the best episode for you. Okay, this thing makes it go down. So if I knock this thing over here, I can get the other one to go down, I think. And yep, worked. Let's see what other things are going on right now. My wife and I are getting into some different shows. We tend to watch older shows that are have been out for 20 years, 20-year-old, like 1990s sitcoms and things. It's just our style of show. We've been enjoying those. What else? Some old Korean dramas. We're really into Korean stuff right now as well. I got a whole Asian vibe from my childhood of Japanese games, Chinese history, and now Korean pop music has been very enjoyable. Why can I not get up there? There we go. So, yeah, that's a big part of what's going on with me right now. If anyone out there is actually into Korean pop music, this was undoubtedly probably the worst year in Korean pop music history, at least that I know about. I've been listening for about 5 years. So, you know, Japanese video games, now that we're on that topic, that's one thing that I kind of miss. I used to play them oh, my goodness. I used to play them constantly, and they used to be, like, some of my favorite games, and that used to be all I would play at one point. But I feel like they've gotten a little, I don't know, stagnated over the years, and I feel bad about that. I want more, you know. I don't know. Final Fantasy is still coming out, but it just feels different than what it used to feel like. I'm not sure what changed. But I miss a lot of the turn-based stuff. I miss like the turn-based RPGs, turn-based strategy games. And you know, one of the reasons why they got away from making those in the old days is we have the technology to do real-time stuff now, and so and a lot of people want the real-time stuff. It's kind of hard to sell a turn-based game as well as a real-time game nowadays, it seems like. Oh no! Here we go again. So it's kind of hard to sell those types of games, and I understand, you know, you gotta make money. That's the main reason you're in business, and I understand that, I respect that. But it doesn't change the fact that I miss it. And I think the reason I miss it is I like to have time to kind of analyze what's going on around me and analyze numbers and things like that. And it's harder to do that with real-time games because they are so fluid. Okay, I didn't make it. Sweet. They are very fluid games, and typically. And so unless there's a way for you to pause it, it's kind of hard to really nail down what's going on with the numbers and everything. So, anyway. I like with the indie scene, there's been a lot of new interest, it seems like, with... come back down here. There's been a lot of new interest when it comes to turn-based stuff because indie developers are more likely to do turn-based stuff. Uh-oh, this looks ominous. Anyway. TLDR, I like turn-based stuff, and I miss it. And I miss old-style Japanese games. Spectre Knight. This is no... I gotta come up with a new voice. This is no place for the living, mortal. You shall be summoned when it is your time. And everyone has a time, as we saw with your beloved Shield Knight. Lies! I won't believe such talk from phantoms. Your very existence is a vile deception. Wah, 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 wah. Can't do that. The Enchantress is just full of surprises. She granted me new life, so that I may take yours. Dun dun dun. Right. Oh, ow. Okay, this should be interesting. Oh dear. Uh-oh. This may be a kind of a tough boss. Whoa. He's a lot tougher than the king was, and now I'm out of that, so I won't be able to use it. Come on. Not exactly sure what his moveset is. He seems to have a lot of them though. Oh no! Come on. So yeah, tougher boss. I can definitely see a difference. We're almost there though. We can do this. We can do this. Use the power of the shovel. And now it's dark. Ah. This is not good. Fighting in the dark is not helpful. Come on, come over here. Oh. I am down to 1 health. This is not good. He's down to 1 health too, though. So that is good. One more hit, I think. Yes! In your face with a can of mace. Victory is mine. The power of the shovel. Let's see if I get a dream sequence at all. Oh, looks like I do, I think. Okay, I get another chance. This is going to be awesome. Okay, so line it up, and of course it can't be that simple anymore. Okay, this is a little crazy. Oh, no. Yay, I actually caught her this time. Sweet. Dig. Hooray. Visit the gastronomer to upgrade your health. Sweet. And let's get out of here. So, that's another level cleared. Another place unlocked. Cool beans. That looks awesome. I can't wait. Alright, so I'm going to take a break here. If you enjoyed this video, please like, favorite, and subscribe. Have a good one, keep it clean, and we will see you next time.